That's exactly why Trail King redesigned their front steer dolly from the ground up. And the upgrades are seriously impressive. First, let's talk payload. The new dolly shed weight so you can carry more, giving you an extra 1.7 tons of load capacity. More cargo per trip means more money in your pocket. Now here's where it gets exciting. Tight turns used to be a nightmare. The old dolly only rotated 23 degrees before hitting its limit. The new one goes all the way to 58 degrees, and that's more than double, so you can navigate sharp corners without breaking a sweat. The steering got smarter too. It now auto-steers more of the time, so you're not constantly jumping out to switch it manually. And when you do need to switch, it's all done remotely with a simple button. No more fighting with complicated controls on the side of the road. When you're done and need to switch back, the auto-align feature kicks in and straightens everything out for you automatically. Bottom line, you're looking at one of the most important machines in the world, and most people have never heard of it. This is the Caterpillar 24H motor grader, and on a massive mining or construction site, this thing is basically the king of the road. Literally, here's the thing, and when you've got giant 300-ton dump trucks hauling rocks and ore all day, every day, the ground takes a serious beating. Bumps and potholes slow everything down, damage equipment, and put drivers at risk. That's where the 24H comes in. This beast uses a massive steel blade to shave, smooth, and shape the road surface with insane precision. And I mean precise. The operator is constantly adjusting the blade angle, the height, the tilt in real time, all while driving across rocky, uneven ground that would shake most people to pieces. What's wild is how smooth the final result looks. You'd think a machine this size would just bulldoze everything, but it's actually more like surgery. Every pass gets the road closer to perfect, and why does that matter? Meet a smarter way to protect your crops. This advanced air blast sprayer is built to reach deep into your plants where normal sprayers just can't go. Instead of wasting chemicals on the surface, it pushes a strong, controlled airflow that spreads the spray evenly across every part of the crop. That means better coverage, less waste, and stronger protection for your fields. It's designed for both 3000 and 4000 VI models, giving you powerful performance without burning extra fuel. So you get more work done while spending less on resources. What does this mean for you as a farmer? Less time in the field, less manual effort, and healthier crops that grow stronger and more consistent. Whether you're managing a small farm or large farmland, this machine helps you cover more area in less time, without sacrificing quality. It's not just about spraying anymore. It's about working smarter, saving money, and improving your harvest. That's exactly what the MachineBuildHub 2015 does, and once you see it in action, you'll never look at farming equipment the same way again. This machine is built for one thing: digging long, perfectly straight drainage channels, fast. We're talking about land drainage, irrigation systems, and big infrastructure jobs where every inch of that channel has to be exactly right. No guessing, no fixing it later. Here's what blows people away. Traditional methods? You need multiple workers, multiple machines, and days on the clock. The MachineBuildHub 2015 does the whole thing in a single pass. One continuous run. Clean, precise, done. That means less fuel burned, fewer workers needed, and more land covered before sunset. For farmers and project managers, that's not just convenient. That's money saved on every single job. This is what happens when engineering actually keeps up with real-world demands. It's not complicated technology for the sake of it. Most machines fall apart the moment they hit soft sand or muddy ground. Wheels spin, trucks sink, and work comes to a complete stop. But the T14R? It doesn't even slow down. This tracked beast was built specifically for the toughest terrains on Earth: beaches, coastlines, and unstable surfaces where regular equipment just can't operate. Its wide track system spreads the weight so evenly across the ground that it glides over soft sand and mud without sinking, without slipping, and without tearing up the surface beneath it. That's a massive deal when you're working on a sensitive coastline. Now here's where it gets really impressive. The dump body on this machine fully rotates, That means it can unload materials in any direction you need without the machine having to reposition every single time. When you're reshaping a beach or moving massive amounts of sand and rock, that kind of flexibility saves hours of work and thousands in costs. And it's not just smart, it's strong. Meet the Perlini DP405 and DP605. These aren't your average construction trucks. These are absolute beasts built to do one thing: move earth on a scale most people can't even imagine. The DP405 kicks things off strong. We're talking a machine that eats through dirt, rock, and debris like it's nothing, cruising across rough, broken mining ground without even flinching. Most trucks would fall apart out there. This one, it thrives. But then comes the DP605, and everything gets turned up a notch. Bigger capacity, more torque, more raw, unstoppable power. This machine doesn't just handle extreme job sites, it owns them. What makes these trucks truly insane is how they're built. Massive haul bodies that hold enormous loads and suspension systems so tough they laugh at the worst terrain on the planet. Deep mines, mega construction zones, places where normal equipment simply gives up. These trucks keep pushing through. Meet the Prinoth Raptor 200, a compact powerhouse built for the toughest environments on Earth. This machine is not just a vehicle, it's an all-terrain survival tool. Snow, mud, steep slopes, or rough industrial ground, nothing slows it down. With its advanced track system, the Raptor 200 delivers maximum grip and stability where normal vehicles fail completely. Its powerful engine is engineered for heavy-duty operations, while still maintaining precision control for the driver. Inside, you get a modern, ergonomic cabin designed for comfort during extreme missions. From rescue operations to construction and snow grooming, this machine dominates every challenge. The Prinoth Raptor 200 doesn't just move through terrain, it conquers it. When others stop, this machine keeps going. The Schulte DHX 600 steps in, right when the field looks like a mess after harvest. Broken crop residue, uneven ground cover, and leftover debris can slow everything down if not handled properly. But this machine changes that. It moves through the field with power and precision, breaking down leftover material and spreading it evenly across the soil. That means better soil contact, faster breakdown of residue, and a cleaner field surface ready for the next planting cycle. What makes it stand out is how simple it is to use. Farmers don't need complicated setups or constant adjustments. Just attach it, run it, and let it do the heavy lifting. In tough Canadian field conditions where time windows are short and weather can change fast, efficiency is everything. And this machine is built exactly for that pressure. At the end of the day, it's not just about cleaning a field, it's about saving time, protecting soil health, and staying ahead of the next season. In modern farming, efficiency is everything, and that's exactly where the Krone Big Classic straw baling system stands out. Designed for high-performance agricultural work, this machine transforms loose straw into perfectly compact, easy-to-handle bales in record time. Its powerful pickup system ensures that no material is wasted, even in tough field conditions. The Krone Big Classics is built for reliability. With its strong construction and advanced baling technology, it delivers consistent bale density, making storage and transport much easier for farmers. What makes it even more impressive is its speed and precision. Large fields can be cleared quickly without sacrificing quality, saving both time and fuel. For farmers looking to boost productivity and reduce manual effort, this machine is a game changer in modern agriculture. Krone Big Classics straw baling, where power meets precision in every bale. Hard rock trenching has always been one of the toughest jobs in construction. It's slow, it's expensive, and most machines just aren't built for it. But Mastonbrook and Port Industries went back to the drawing board, and what they came up with is changing the game. The Bulldog is a compact, heavy-duty trencher that fits where other machines simply can't. At just over 8 feet wide, it moves easily between job sites, and its conveyor arms fold right onto the machine so you're never wasting time on setup. We watched it work in Northern California, cutting 54 inches deep, 10 inches wide, through hard rock, tight corners, and rough uneven ground, and it didn't skip a beat. A built-in hydraulic stabilizer keeps the dig perfectly vertical no matter what the terrain throws at it. What makes the Bulldog truly smart is its load control system. It automatically adjusts its speed based on ground conditions. That means less fuel burned, less wear on parts, and more work done in less time. The operator cab gives you the widest view in its class, powerful headlights. Every time a construction site shuts down because a trailer couldn't handle the load, that costs money. Every time machinery gets damaged in transit because the suspension gave out, that costs money. Every time a haul takes twice as long because the equipment wasn't built for the job, that costs money. The Paddock TK170 HDG was built to end all of that. This isn't just another trailer. It's a machine designed around one idea, that when you're moving serious industrial loads, failure is simply not an option. The frame? Reinforced steel, strong enough to take the weight, smart enough not to add unnecessary bulk. The hydraulic system means loading and unloading happens faster, smoother, with less downtime between jobs. And the suspension. That's where it really changes the game. Built to absorb shock even on the roughest terrain so your cargo arrives the way it left. Intact, on time, every time. Whether you're hauling construction equipment across a site, moving mining machinery between locations, meet the Krone Vendro C1340. And once you see what this thing can do, you'll wonder how you ever worked without it. This rotary tedder covers over 13 meters in a single pass. That means more ground, less time, and fewer trips back and forth. Across the field, you're not just working harder, you're working smarter. But here's what really sets it apart. Most tedders are rough on your crop. They throw it around, strip the leaves, and kill the quality before it even makes it to storage. The Vendro C1340 handles your hay and silage gently, so you keep more of the good stuff and lose less of what matters. Rough, uneven ground? Not a problem. The frame stays light, the suspension stays steady, and the machine keeps moving without skipping a beat. And when it's time to move between fields, the whole thing folds up fast and clean. No hassle, no wasted time. This is what modern farming looks like. Powerful, precise, and built to keep up with you. The Krone Vendro C1340. More output, less effort, every single time. Farmers don't have time to waste, and John Deere knows that better than anyone. That's exactly why they completely rethought their round baler from the ground up. And what they came up with is the 9 Series, the strongest, fastest, most reliable baler they've ever built. Let's start with the chains. Chains are the backbone of any baler, and on the 9 Series, John Deere upgraded to diamond chain, built right here in Indiana with tighter tolerances and tougher materials. These chains don't just last longer, they perform better in the worst conditions you can throw at them. They also went bigger on the roll shafts and bearings, the parts that take the most punishment. The shafts are now 4 inches, and the bearings are a full 1.5 inches larger. That means heavier loads, cooler operation, and fewer breakdowns when you're in the middle of a long day in the field. Now here's something that'll make a real difference when you're stacking up bales. What if one machine could replace 5 others on your job site and actually do all their jobs better? Look at this beast. One machine, 6 different jobs, no switching equipment, no wasting time. Just pure, non-stop work. At the front, you've got a loader bucket that picks up heavy material, carries it across the site, and dumps it exactly where you need it. Fast. But here's where it gets wild. That same bucket, it transforms. It can grab and clamp material, spread and level ground, and even push dirt like a dozer blade. 6 tools in one. Right there at the front. Now the part nobody expects, integral forks. Built right into the machine. You need to lift pallets? Done. Moving pipes or heavy loads? No problem. It works just like a forklift, without touching a single attachment. Spin to the back. What if one machine could rip through solid rock, frozen ground, and concrete faster than anything you've ever seen? This is not a drill. This is not a bucket. This is the Catar wheel saw, and it makes the hardest ground look easy. Most digging machines struggle when the ground gets tough. Rocky soil, frozen earth, thick concrete, they slow everything down, break equipment, and cost companies time and money. But there's a machine built specifically for those moments. The cat or wheel saw attachment mounts right onto a standard cat or excavator and turns it into something extraordinary. Instead of hammering or scooping, it uses a large rotating saw wheel that slices cleanly and precisely through the hardest surfaces on the job site. Rock, frozen ground, reinforced concrete, you name it. The results speak for themselves. Clean, straight trenches cut in seconds. Minimal vibration. No mess, no guesswork. Just precise, controlled cuts every single time. That means less downtime, faster project completion, and better results. Ever watched a crew struggle for hours just to move a single pipe? What if one machine could change all of that in seconds? Moving long, heavy piping on a job site is one of the most frustrating challenges in construction and utilities work. It's slow, it's risky, and it ties up your entire crew. But what if there was a smarter way to get it done? Meet the JCB 54172 with spreader forks, the attachment that completely changes how you handle piping on site. This machine can carry up to 40 feet of flexible piping in one smooth, controlled move, with barely any bend in the pipe. The forks spread out from 10 feet all the way to 20 feet, giving the load the perfect amount of support. That means you're carrying it safely at a better height without unnecessary lifting. Loading and unloading flatbed trailers? The telescopic boom lets you reach all the way to the far side, so your crew doesn't have to walk around and access both sides of the trailer. Safer, faster. Meet the JCB Fast Track, the tractor that's rewriting the rules of airport ground care. Most airports juggle a whole fleet of different machines just to keep runways safe and grass trimmed. That costs money, time, and manpower. But what if you could replace all of that with just one vehicle and one operator? That's exactly what JCB built. The Fast Track rides smooth at any speed thanks to suspension on both axles, and it stops safely with disc brakes on all four wheels, because at nearly 40 miles per hour, you can't afford to cut corners on safety. Here's where it gets impressive. Snap on the rear boom mower and you're cutting a 21-foot path through thick brush in a single pass at up to 15 miles per hour. That's 3 times faster than a regular tractor. The operator sits up high with a clear view of the ground, so any debris near the runway gets spotted long before it becomes a danger. Need snow removal? Attach a front broom, blade, or snow thrower, and you're done. Need to spray fertilizer or... What happens when a snowstorm shuts down an entire highway? You call in a machine that doesn't care about the weather. Meet the JCB WLS 409, a wheel loader built specifically to fight back against the worst winter has to offer. This isn't just a machine that can handle snow. It's a machine that's made for it. Here's what makes it different. That engine doesn't just run, it pulls hard. Even when you're pushing through thick, tightly packed snow that would bring a regular loader to a crawl, the WLS 409 keeps moving. Full power, no hesitation. And that wide front bucket? It scoops up massive amounts of snow in a single scoop. One pass does the work of what would take other machines 3 or 4. That means roads get cleared faster, workers stay safer, and operations keep running, even in the middle of a blizzard. Now here's something most people don't think about. Traction. Ice and slippery surfaces are where a lot of heavy equipment loses control. What if attaching a heavy implement to your tractor took less than 5 minutes, without even breaking a sweat? That's exactly what John Deere built into their 4R series tractors, and once you see how it works, you'll never want to go back. Here's the deal. You back your tractor up close to the implement, then use the controls right there on the fender, yes, without getting back in the seat, to perfectly line up the lower links. Need to nudge the tractor forward or backward a little? No problem. Hitch Assist lets you do exactly that from the ground with total precision. Compare that to other tractors where you're climbing in, repositioning, climbing back out, repositioning. Again, it gets old fast and it doesn't stop there. The 485A backhoe hooks up in under 5 minutes using hydraulics that do all the heavy lifting for you. Plus, with the iMatch hitch system, you can connect most 3-point implements without leaving the seat at all. less hassle, more work done. That's the John Deere 4R promise, built for people who'd rather spend their energy on the job, not the setup. Meet the all-new Cat K Series small wheel loaders. These aren't just powerful machines, they're built to give you total control no matter what job you're tackling. Here's the game changer, a brand new feature called Fine Mode Control. Think of it like a sensitivity dial for your hydraulics. When you're moving heavy pallets, stacking concrete blocks, or working in a tight salvage yard, the last thing you want is jerky, unpredictable movement. Fine Mode fixes that instantly. Here's how simple it is. Just toggle to fork mode, press and hold the soft touch button, and you'll see 3 speed options: fast, medium, and slow. Fast works great for buckets and quick jobs, but dial it down to medium or slow and suddenly your machine moves with surgeon-like precision. You're in complete control. We tested it in a real auto salvage yard with 15-foot forks. We stacked concrete, bunker blocks, onto walls. We moved loaded pallets in tight spaces. Every single time, Fine Mode made the job smoother, safer, and way less stressful. Most people look at a mini excavator and think, okay, cute little machine, not much going on there, but that's exactly where they're wrong. These are Cat R mini excavators. And yeah, they're small. But small doesn't mean weak. It means smart. Think about the jobs that big machines simply can't do. Tight city streets, narrow backyards, spaces where one wrong move costs you serious money. That's where these machines walk in and do the job without breaking a sweat. Pause here. We're talking real digging power, smooth, responsive hydraulics that give you pinpoint control, and fuel efficiency that keeps your costs down without slowing you down. Whether you're digging trenches, lifting heavy loads, or tearing things apart in a confined space, the Cat Mini Excavator doesn't ask for more room. It just gets to work. Operators love them because they're fast to learn, comfortable to run, and built to handle long days without giving you grief. You get more done, in less time, with less waste. Trenching, landscaping, road repair, utility work, urban construction. Farming is hard work. Long hours, physical exhaustion, and the constant pressure of getting every bale just right. It wears you down fast. But what if technology could take the heaviest part of that burden off your shoulders? John Deere's 9 Series premium balers come with something that's genuinely changing the game: tractor baler automation. Here's how it works in real life. You start moving, the baler fills up, and when the bale is ready, the system automatically stops the tractor, wraps the bale, opens the gate, drops it, closes everything back up, and then signals you to go again. All you do is steer. No more constant stopping and starting. No more guessing. No more worn-out operators making mistakes at the end of a 12-hour day. This technology has been tested across thousands of real fields in Europe and North America. Over 20,000 bales worth of proof that it works. If you've been farming for years, you know how rare it is for something to actually deliver on its promise. Ever wondered what it actually takes to cut a whole field of hay the right way? Most people think it's just drive and cut. But there's a whole system behind it that separates a clean, efficient harvest from a wasted one. Let me break it down for you. Today, we're hooking up a heavy-duty mower to a utility tractor and learning exactly how to cut hay like a pro. Step by step, no guesswork. Before anything moves, the tractor and mower have to be connected correctly. The drawbar needs to sit at the right height, the power shaft has to line up properly, and the hydraulic hoses need to be secured. Get this wrong and nothing works right in the field. Once everything's hooked up, you set 3 things in order: cutting height, blade angle, and float pressure. The float is what lets the mower glide over uneven ground without scraping or bouncing. It's the difference between a smooth, even cut and a patchy mess. Then you adjust the windrow shields to control how wide your hay rows are. Wider rows mean faster drying and easier baling later. Out in the field, you work from the outside in. What if one machine could do the job of 3 and save you hours every single day? I grew up in this industry. My father drove trucks for one of the biggest companies out there, and I rode along with him. I worked my way up to general manager before I finally started Creekside Nursery. So trust me, I know what hard work looks like. and I know what the right equipment feels like. When it comes to moving plants, loading trucks, and getting the job done on tough terrain, it's JCB, all day, every day. I run 11 JCB 505 telehandlers and an excavator right here on the farm, and honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Here's what makes them different. A regular forklift can only work one side of a truck, but with the JCB, that boom stretches across and reaches the other side without moving the machine. On slopes near retention ponds in tight spaces, that extending arm puts the pallet exactly where my guys need it, saving them time and energy on every single load. What if one single machine could replace a crane, a telehandler, and a work platform, all at once? This is the JCB 5112-83R Roto, and once you see what it can do, you'll never look at a construction site the same way again. Most machines on a job site do one thing. You need a crane, you bring a crane. You need a telehandler, you bring a telehandler. You need a work platform, you bring one more. That means more equipment, more cost, more time wasted just repositioning machines. The JCB 5112-83R Roto changes all of that. This machine lifts over 12,000 pounds, and that's 6 tons, and reaches heights of 83 feet. And the game changer? It rotates a full 360 degrees. No backing up, no repositioning, no delay. You stay in one spot and the machine does the work, reaching anywhere around it with total control. The boom moves smooth and precise thanks to its advanced hydraulic system. The outriggers set up automatically, locking the machine in place before you even start lifting. I never thought a machine could make me feel this confident on a job site, until I got behind the wheel of the JCB HydroDig. I've worked on busy job sites my whole life, and honestly, most machines just get in the way. But the HydroDig is completely different. The first thing that hit me was the visibility. Inside that cab, I can see everything, all around me, no blind spots. On a crowded site, that's not just convenient. That's safety, that's control. You feel like you know exactly what's happening at every second. Then there's how it moves. Tight urban spaces, narrow streets, cramped corners. This machine glides through all of it without breaking a sweat. I stopped wasting time repositioning. It just flows from one task to the next and the job gets done faster. Simple as that. For 30 years, one company has been building massive walls across Southern California, and the secret behind their success might surprise you. Meet Jog Retaining Walls, one of the biggest wall building companies in Southern California with 3 decades of experience and some seriously impressive projects under their belt. Right now, they're running 12 JCB machines across their job sites. And there's a reason they keep coming back to JCB. These machines have been with them since day one. Here's the thing about building giant retaining walls. You're almost always working in tight, cramped spaces with rough, uneven ground. That's where the JCB 509 tool carrier becomes an absolute game changer. This machine can spin a full 180 degrees in a tiny space, reach materials all the way up to a 30-foot wall, and switch between attachments in minutes. Need to carry a heavy pallet of blocks to the wall face? Done. Need to move crushed rock for drainage? No problem. Right now the team is on site at 3 Roots, a massive housing development. Most people think operating a massive boom lift is all about raw power. But the real secret? It's all in the fingertips. One wrong move and $1 million machine becomes a safety hazard. Let me show you exactly how the pros do it. Operating. A JCB articulated boom lift looks intimidating, but once you understand the basics, it becomes second nature. Before you even touch a joystick, you check the base controls. Stability, emergency stop, ground level. These aren't optional. They're your first line of safety. Skip this and everything else falls apart. Now here's where most beginners go wrong. They overcorrect. The joystick responds to the lightest touch. Gentle, small movements are what give you real control. The moment you rush it, you lose precision. And on a construction site, precision is everything. What makes the JCB unique is that articulated joint, the bend in the middle of the boom. It lets you navigate around obstacles, reach into tight corners, and work in spaces where a straight boom simply can't go. Most people struggle to fill a loader bucket. They keep losing half the load before they even back away. Here's the 3-move trick that changes everything. If you've ever driven a tractor with a front loader, you know the frustration. You push into a pile, scoop up material, and half of it slides right back out before you go anywhere. It feels like you're working twice as hard for half the result. But here's the thing. It's not about how powerful your tractor is. It's about how you move. There are 3 simple moves that will give you a full bucket every single time. First, drop it into low gear and drive straight into the pile. Don't hold back, that's exactly what your machine was built for. Second, keep your bucket flat and push deep into the material before you do anything else. Third, and this is the move most people skip, tilt the bucket back, lift it up, and keep moving forward all at the same time. That combination is... What if your tractor loader could think for itself, so you don't have to? Picture this. You're hauling a full bucket of dirt, you raise the boom, and half of it spills out before you reach the top. Frustrating, right? That used to be the reality for tractor owners everywhere. But John Deere just changed the game. Meet the new mechanical self-leveling loaders, available on the 120R, 220R, and 300E. And trust me, once you see what these machines can do, you'll wonder how you ever worked without one. Here's the magic. As you raise or lower the boom arm, your bucket or pallet fork automatically stays perfectly level, from the ground all the way to maximum height. No extra hand movements, no juggling 2 controls at once. Just one joystick, one smooth motion, and your load stays exactly where you put it. And it's not just smarter, it's stronger. These loaders carry at least 25% more weight than the older models. Meet the John Deere 326 P-Tier Tele-Lift Loader, and once you see what it can do, you'll understand why it's changing the game on job sites everywhere. This isn't your average loader. The 326 P-Tier is built to handle real work, heavy loads, tight spaces, and the kind of situations where most machines start to struggle. But this one, it doesn't flinch. Watch how smoothly it lifts, carries, and places heavy materials. No jerky movements, no wasted effort, just clean, controlled power that gets the job done right the first time. That kind of precision saves you time, and on a busy job site, time is everything. Under the hood, it runs a powerful engine paired with advanced hydraulics, which basically means every movement is fast, strong, and incredibly accurate. Whether you're loading materials, moving pallets, or navigating a tight construction zone, this machine keeps up without slowing you down. Ever wondered how huge construction jobs get done so fast? Let me show you a machine that does it all, digging, lifting, and moving like magic. Meet the backhoe loader, the ultimate construction helper. This machine can dig deep trenches, lift heavy loads, and move materials in no time, making any job faster and easier. Its smooth controls and comfy seat let the operator work all day without getting tired. No more worrying about rough ground or spilled materials. The backhoe moves steadily, keeping everything on track. LED lights make working in dim conditions easy, and the rear-view camera ensures reversing is safe and simple. Watch as it digs, lifts, and loads with precision and speed. Whether you're building a road, preparing a site, or moving heavy objects, this machine combines power and control to get the job done right. If you've ever wondered how construction pros make tough jobs look easy, the backhoe loader is the answer. Ever seen a machine that can dig, lift, and switch jobs in seconds? Meet the Cat-R 440 and 450, the backhoe loaders that make every tough task look easy. These machines aren't just powerful, they're smart, smooth, and built to make your workday easier. Step inside the cabin and you'll find everything designed for comfort and control. Easy-to-use levers, clear visibility, and an intuitive layout mean every move feels natural and safe. When it comes to power, the Cat-R 440 and 450 don't mess around. They dig deep, lift heavy loads, and move with surprising agility, even in tight spaces. And the best part? You can switch attachments in seconds. Dig, lift, load, or whatever your project needs, these loaders adapt instantly. Durable, efficient, and ready for anything. The 440 and 450 backhoes are your ultimate work companions. Whether it's a big construction site or a small backyard, This machine can dig, lift, and move like a superhero without breaking a sweat. Meet the CAT-R F-Series backhoe loader, your ultimate work partner on any site. It's strong, reliable, and built to handle the toughest jobs with ease. Whether you're digging trenches, moving heavy loads, or clearing land, this machine makes it faster, smoother, and simpler. Operating it is a breeze. With comfortable seating, smooth controls, and clear visibility, you can stay focused and productive all day long. No complicated settings, no guesswork, just power at your fingertips. From construction sites to landscaping projects, the CAT-R F-Series gets the job done efficiently and reliably. Its speed, strength, and steady performance mean less downtime and more results. Ready to take your work to the next level? This is more than a machine. It's a game changer for anyone who wants the job done right. Ever wondered how a powerful backhoe fits into the tightest spaces on a construction site? Meet the JCB 3CX Compact. It's small, mighty, and built to get the job done anywhere. JCB is one of the world's leading manufacturers of construction, agricultural, and defense equipment, building over 300 machines, including gear for the U.S. military. Right now, they're expanding with a new facility in San Antonio, Texas. The JCB 3CX Compact is a game changer. It packs the power of a full-sized backhoe into a smaller, more agile package. With a top road speed of 25 mph, a tight turning radius, and a small footprint, it can reach and work in spaces bigger machines can't touch. Despite being 35% smaller, it doesn't compromise on strength or performance. It comes with 2 steering modes, a skid steer coupler for almost any attachment, and a cab designed for excellent visibility, keeping operators safe and efficient. What if one machine could cut your workload in half and boost your productivity overnight? Meet the beast that's built to do exactly that, the JCB 427. If you're in construction, you already know time is money. And the JCB 427 wheel loader is built to save you both. This machine isn't just fast, it's seriously efficient. With a large bucket capacity, you can move more material in fewer trips, which means getting more done in less time. That's where the real advantage kicks in. Under the hood, it's powered by a strong engine that delivers solid performance without the extra hassle. No complicated filters, no unnecessary maintenance, just smooth, reliable power when you need it. What really makes a difference is how easy it is to operate. The cabin is spacious, comfortable, and designed to keep the operator focused and stress-free, even during long hours. Maintenance? Super simple. Everything is easy to access, so downtime stays low and productivity stays high. What if one machine could replace almost everything on your job site? We've been working with different machines for years, but recently we made a big move. We got a teleskid and upgraded to a JCB 50Z excavator. And honestly, the teleskid quickly became the star of the show. This thing isn't just another machine, it's a true all-rounder. It's compact enough to move easily in tight spaces, but powerful enough to lift heavy loads without struggling. With different attachments, we can use it for so many tasks that it almost feels like cheating. If I had to choose just one machine to keep, I'd pick the teleskid without even thinking. It saves time, reduces manual work, and makes tough jobs way easier. Right now, we're on site dealing with fresh concrete. Normally, we'd risk damaging the surface or do a lot of extra work. But with the teleskid's extended reach, we can stay at a safe distance and still get the job done perfectly. No mess, no damage. The controls feel smooth, maintenance is simple, and everything is easy to access. It just works. So what if one machine could move mountains and never slow down? When the job gets tough, you need a machine that doesn't back off. That's where the John Deere 460P comes in. This isn't just a dump truck, it's a powerhouse built to handle the hardest work on any site. With massive strength and the ability to carry over 41 tons, it moves huge loads without breaking a sweat. Whether it's mud, rocks, or rough terrain, this machine keeps going. Its smart traction system adjusts to the ground so you get better control and less fuel waste every single day. What really stands out is its flexible design. The articulated, Body makes it easy to turn and move in tight or tricky spaces where other machines struggle. Plus, the advanced visibility and monitoring systems help the operator stay safe and in control at all times. In simple words, more load, less time, and better results. So if your goal is to work faster, smarter, and without interruptions, this is the kind of power you need on your side. This machine doesn't just move dirt, it moves your entire day forward. Let me show you how. Step into the cab of the new Kubota SVL 110-3, where every detail is built to make your workday easier. A bright 7-inch LCD keeps all your machine info right in front of you, and a rear-view camera helps you back up safely every time. The heated air ride seat and ride control make rough terrain feel smooth, while Bluetooth audio keeps the vibes going. LED work lights guide you off the site when the sun sets. Efficiency is built in. Engine auto idle saves fuel between tasks, and maintenance is a breeze with easy-to-access filters and hydraulics safely tucked away. Grease points are easy to spot, keeping your machine running longer. Switch tools in seconds using the universal skid steer hitch. Buckets, pallet forks, even skid cutters. Pick the door that fits your environment. What if you could till your entire field faster, smoother, and smarter than ever before? Meet the disc ripper that's changing the game. Tillage has come a long way since the first steel plow was invented in 1837. Back then, it took hours of hard work to prepare a field. Today, farmers can do the same job over 100 times faster and with way less effort. Introducing the all-new 2720 disc ripper from John Deere, designed to handle the toughest soils and the biggest challenges. This isn't just any disc ripper. It's built to shatter hard soil, mix in crop residue, and level your field all in a single pass. Heavy-duty frames and gang designs make it strong, reliable, and able to handle the most demanding conditions. Want smooth, even soil every time? With a patented hydraulic rolling basket option, the 2720 breaks up clumps, root balls, and hard layers to leave a perfectly level field, ready for planting. Imagine swapping your tractor loader in seconds without breaking a sweat. Sounds impossible? Watch this. Switching out your tractor loader has never been this easy. With the John Deere Quick Park Loader, all it takes is a few simple steps and you're ready to go. Just drive your tractor forward, hook up the color-coded hoses, and lower the loader into place. That's it. Easy, fast, and stress-free. Now compare that to other loaders, like the Kubota BX. With most systems, you have to get on and off your tractor multiple times, hook up hoses, secure pins, and adjust the parking stand before you can even start working. It's a lot of effort and wasted time. The Quick Park Loader isn't just faster, it's smarter. When your work is done, detaching it is just as simple. One reverse process and your tractor is back to normal. No extra steps, no frustration. If you value your time and want to spend less hassle on setup and more on actual work.
What if your excavator could do 3 jobs at once, refuel itself, and never lose its grade benchmark, even when you move? That's exactly what CAT just built into the new 305 Next G. The CAT 305 Next G Mini Excavator just got a serious upgrade, and if you're running a tight crew on site, this is going to change how you work. First up, a factory-built third hydraulic line right on the stick. That means you can run a tilting coupler, a grab, and a rotate function all at the same time. No aftermarket fittings, no workarounds. It's built in from day one. Switching between auxiliary lines is dead simple. One button on the right joystick, and the monitor tells you exactly where you are. Now here's the one that'll save you real time, the integrated laser catcher. Set your benchmark once, drive the machine wherever you need, and it holds that reference automatically. No rechecking grades, no extra person walking around the machine. Safer, faster, done. What if your loader could do more, and cost you less? These 3 machines are about to change everything you thought you knew about compact wheel loaders. Meet the new CAT 926, 930, and 938 wheel loaders, and trust me, once you see what these machines can do, you're going to wonder how you ever worked without them. Let's start with something every operator and site manager cares about: fuel. These loaders are built with smarter hydraulics that actually respond to what you need in the moment, so you're not wasting power or burning extra fuel just to get the job done. That means lower costs and more work done every single day. And the control? Smooth, precise. Whether you're moving heavy material or doing fine detail work on a tight job site, these loaders respond exactly the way you want them to. No jerky movements, no guessing. Now step inside the cab. This is where things get really good. You've got a modern touchscreen right in front of you, controls that feel natural to use, and noise levels that are actually quiet enough to think. What if your construction machine could think for itself, and make you look like a pro, even on day one? Here's the truth nobody talks about in construction: the biggest problem isn't the heavy lifting. It's the human error, the guesswork, and the time wasted training new operators from scratch. That's exactly what John Deere set out to fix. Imagine jumping into a machine that already knows whether you're a seasoned operator or someone who just started last week. You walk up, the settings adjust to you, and suddenly that intimidating piece of equipment feels like second nature. Experienced operators get their custom setup. New guys get a smoother learning curve. One machine, zero confusion. And it doesn't stop there. As you load material, the machine is literally counting for you, tracking every ton in real time so you never go over, never guess, and never make a costly mistake on the job site. But here's what makes this really special. John Deere didn't build this in a boardroom. I graduated high school and walked straight into the woods. No college, no desk, no plan. Just raw ambition and a mountain to climb. Right out of high school in 2010, I made a decision that most people wouldn't understand. While everyone else was filing college applications, I was heading into the forest to build something real with my own two hands. I started at the very bottom, and I mean the absolute bottom. My first job was on the steepest slopes you can imagine, learning the hardest way how logging actually works. No shortcuts, no easy days, just steep hills, heavy equipment, and a whole lot of grit. But here's what's wild: the industry has completely transformed. When I started, we had 5 or 6 guys working the ground every single day. Now, that same work gets done with 0 ground workers on that side. The machines changed everything. My favorite piece of equipment is the 959 shovel logger. What if your smallest machine could do the job of something twice its size? Meet the CatNext G305, and it's not what you'd expect. Most people look at a compact excavator and think, small machine, limited capability. But what if that wasn't true anymore? This is the CatNext G305 canopy machine. It starts as the most affordable 5-ton excavator on the market: rubber tracks, canopy cab, and a straight blade. Simple, tough, ready to work. But here's where it gets interesting. This machine has been upgraded with technology that used to be reserved only for bigger, more expensive excavators. It now comes with ease of use, a smart system that makes the machine easier and faster to operate, even for less experienced operators. It's also fitted with a laser catcher, which helps you hit precise grade targets without constant manual checking. To run both of these features, the standard monitor gets swapped out for the advanced touchscreen monitor, and trust me, it's a game changer on site. What if one machine could completely transform how your business runs every single day? Meet Scott. He manages transport and coordinates an entire garden center team, 10 staff, multiple trucks, and a massive variety of materials moving in and out every single day. For years, their old wheel loader was slowing everything down. It just wasn't cutting it anymore. Then they discovered the Cat 906. From the moment it arrived in December 2024, everything changed. This compact little machine slides effortlessly into tight spaces, loads trucks quickly, and handles everything from soft mulch to heavy crushed rock without breaking a sweat. And the built-in weighing scales? Game changer. No guesswork, no delays, just accurate loads, every single time, right at their fingertips. Rod, who operates it daily, says it best: powerful, smooth, comfortable, and safe. Heated seat on cold mornings, crystal clear reversing camera, and visibility that makes the job feel almost effortless. What if your equipment could tell you it's about to break down, before it actually does? That's not the future. That's what we use every single day. I've been in the sod business for 22 years, and let me tell you, when you're laying grass from small backyard homes all the way to massive commercial projects and retention ponds, one thing can make or break your entire operation: your equipment. 4 years ago, we switched everything over to JCB, and we haven't looked back since. Every December, we trade in our old machines and bring in 14 brand new pieces. Why? Because when your crew shows up at sunrise, you need equipment that cranks up without question. No excuses. No delays. Our JCB 407 wheel loader is an absolute workhorse. It unloads heavy trucks, moves through dirt like it's nothing, and handles almost anything you throw at a job site. But what really changed the game for us is something called Live Link. What if one machine could lift, reach, dig, and dominate, all in a space where others can't even fit? Most machines do one thing well. This one does everything better. Meet the JCB 400T and 4TS teleskid, and the moment you see it in action, you'll understand why job sites are never going to be the same. This isn't just a skid steer. It's a whole new level of power packed into a compact body. It lifts heavier loads than anything else in its class, and it doesn't stop there. The teleskid boom stretches out to reach higher, go further, and even dig below ground level. Over obstacles, under pressure, in tight corners, this machine handles it all without breaking a sweat. Small enough to fit where big equipment can't. Strong enough to do what big equipment does. That's the real advantage here. You're not choosing between power and flexibility. You're getting both. Whether you're on a construction site, a farm, or an industrial job. Whether you're prepping land for planting, running a recycling yard, or cleaning up after a disaster, the right attachment changes everything. That's where JCB's brush and scrap grapples come in. The brush grapple is built for anyone who needs to clear land fast and keep the soil in great shape. Roots, branches, rocks, it grabs them all and holds on tight. And that's not by accident. JCB designed these grapples with 2 independent clamps that work together so nothing slips out mid-job. There are also built-in check valves that keep a firm grip even when things get heavy, so you stay safe and in control. Plus, the wear parts are replaceable, meaning this tool lasts longer and costs you less over time. The 40-inch opening lets you pick up bigger loads in fewer passes, and all the important parts are shielded from damage so you can push hard without worrying. Now if you're hauling loose, bulky scrap, think recycling centers, demolition sites, or storm cleanup, the scrap grapple is your go-to. What if one attachment could do the heavy lifting of an entire crew, faster, cleaner, and safer? Let me show you exactly what that looks like. If you're moving massive amounts of material on a job site and still feel like you're losing time, this is for you. JCB just launched the Power Grab, and honestly, it changes the game for anyone running a telehandler or wheel loader. Here's what makes it different. This grab is built with high-strength steel, so it's tougher than what you're used to, but actually lighter, which means your machine works smarter, not harder. That's real fuel savings. That's real productivity. The design is smart too. A double-boxed frame and an enclosed rear shell keep all your hydraulics and carriage protected from dirt and debris. No more stopping mid-job to clean things out or deal with damage from exposed fittings. Because JCB built the fittings inward-facing, so they're naturally shielded. The jaws close with soft hydraulic cushioning, so there's less wear on your pins over time.